Bitcoin and Ethereum are getting absolutely crushed. Check this out. Absolutely destroyed. What do you think? What's going to happen the rest of the week? We have FOMC on Wednesday, September 21st. Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to decide the fate of this market. I know this chart looks like it can't get much worse. Like it just keeps going down. But is this the bottom for Bitcoin? Or are we going up after this meeting on Wednesday? I've been talking about this meeting for, I don't know, how many videos here, guys? Like probably 5,000 videos in a row talking about the Fed. If you just go back to my channel, I've been talking about the Fed and this FOMC meeting for literally months, and I've made a prediction that we're going to be okay. I think that we're going to do 75 BPS on Wednesday. Inflation will keep coming down, and we will hopefully see $30,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. I made this prediction a few days ago. However, let's talk about it because, ever since I made this prediction, Bitcoin just keeps going down. We had Bitcoin go from 20,000 all the way down to 18,000 now. And now we're sitting at $18,000. Looks like we're going to fall off a cliff. So the thing that I would like to say, first and foremost, before I get started with the video, is smash the damn like button. I mean, it's depressing being out here in this environment. Like, if you don't smash the like button, guys, no one will see this video. If you don't subscribe to the channel, no one will see this video. If you don't leave a comment or anything like that, no one will see the video. And it sucks. I honestly, at this point, it's not about me. It's not about my stupid channel. Like, I don't care. I don't make any money from this channel. I mean, you can go and join the NFT project if you want. That'd be cool. That's basically the only thing I want, is to try to recruit people that are really smart to come hang out with me on a daily basis. Just selfishly, in this Discord channel, we have the best community on the planet. So if you come and if you buy one of these NFTs, you can hang out all day and really try to, understand this market. That's really one of the only reasons I make these videos, is just to build a community that's amazing. Because I don't even care. Like, this channel doesn't make me any money. This channel doesn't do anything for me. But the thing that I feel bad for is that people right now, we are at the bottom. If we go to the daily chart on Bitcoin, guys, like I honestly feel bad because people are going to sell here. A lot of people are going to panic. They're going to be like, oh my God, Jerome Powell is coming out. They're going to sell here, right? When they should have sold here, right? I very publicly took an L from about 69K down to about 50K. I sold right here. If you go back and watch the videos, I sold right here, and I told you guys all to sell at 50K, okay? Which was good. Sold you all to sell at 50K. We wrote it down, but then I got in too early again, right? I got in around right here, around like 25K. I bought back in, right? And so now I'm thinking to myself, damn, this sucks. This sucks, man. We're down at $18,000. But it's going to suck worse for the people that sell right here, right? Because I promise you, I shouldn't promise, but I do think we're very, very close to the bottom. I do. I think that this meeting on Wednesday is make or break. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to talk about that in this video. So if that sounds good to you, please just smash the like button, please. Have you done it yet? Please, 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 please. Okay. What's the FOMC meeting on Wednesday? Basically what they're going to decide, let me refresh this page to see what the probabilities are. Basically what they're going to decide is, are we going to hike 75 BPS, which is this one, or are we going to hike 100 BPS, which is this one? So the market is pricing in that there's a 20% chance that we hike 100 BPS. You don't have to know what that means. Basically, that would be hawkish. If they hike 100 BPS, Bitcoin could probably go to, I'll just put it right here, okay? If on Wednesday, if they say, if 100 BPS, Bitcoin will probably lose support and go to, I don't know, 15K, okay, 15K. If 75 BPS on Wednesday, and this could help you if you're trading, we can talk about this. I've been talking about this in Discord for a long time, but if 75 BPS, I think we go up. I don't know where to. And the reason I don't know where to is because at 2 p.m. is when they announce 2 p.m. on Wednesday, okay? 2 p.m. is when they announce this information right here, okay? Whatever we're doing with this number. And then at 2:30, this is all Eastern time, 2:30 p.m., Powell comes out, okay? Equals Powell, okay? Now, Jerome Powell, if you don't know who this guy is yet, it's this guy, okay? If you don't know who this is who's in charge of your money. This is who's in charge of your wealth. This is who determines whether you make money or you lose money, okay? Legit, the only guy on the planet. And so he's going to come out and talk. And here's the thing. Everyone is scared. Everyone is very, very scared of what he's going to say, because his last meeting is when we dumped. So if you look at the daily chart of Bitcoin, I know it's here. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this text, okay? So if you look at this, The last time he came out, we were actually rallying. I know it doesn't look like much on this chart because it's a daily chart, but we were having a nice rally here, and we were all the way up at like 25K. When he came out at Jackson Hole, we were all the way up here about 25K. This is Jackson Hole, okay? And when he came out, he was very, very hawkish in his speech. He basically just said, blah, 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 blah. He just sounded angry, basically. And just because he sounded angry, you can't make this shit up. Like, the market went down like, whoop, just like that, okay? And that was his last speech. The same thing happened with the stock market, okay? So if you look at this, we were all the way up here at 4,300. This was Jackson Hole, JH, okay? And he came out and he was in a bad mood. He was in a really bad mood. And then, boom, all the way down, okay? So the market is scared that he's going to repeat this Jackson Hole performance on Wednesday. But in my opinion, guys, my very humble opinion, I'm kind of actually bullish for Wednesday. I know you're probably thinking, Kale, you're always bullish. Well, I'm always bullish for a reason I'm going to show you in a second. But we'll go past that for now. The market, this is what the market is pricing in. The market thinks is going to happen on Wednesday. They think it's going to be 75. They think there's a chance of 100 BPS, 20% chance. So when this does not occur, then we're going to go up, right? Relief on 75 BPS. I think that's going to happen. Then they're expecting Powell to be people expect another Jackson Hole, like I said. But, however, on FOMC meetings, remember, he does a Q&A, which is unscripted. And when he's unscripted, he's much less hawkish, is what I've noticed in the past. Okay? And so, much less hawkish on Q&A. So, I don't think he's going to be as hawkish as people expect. He doesn't have to come out here. He doesn't have to be dovish. He doesn't have to say, hey, we're going to the moon. We're going to print all the money in the world. All he has to do is not say, an asteroid is hitting the Earth. Does that make sense? He just has to come out and not say horrible things. And I think that's actually pretty likely. I know it's hard to be bullish here, guys, because you have this guy coming on Wednesday. You have Bitcoin at freaking 18K. Like, it's hard. Like, this sucks. But this is also how bottoms feel, okay? And so I think we're close. I do. I think he's going to come out and he's going to be less hawkish than people expect, and we're going to have a nice little rally all the way through the end of the year, just like I expected here. Like, where did I put my tweet? Just follow me on Twitter. I mean, I don't. Just follow me on Twitter. I always put my predictions. Go follow me at Kale Abe on Twitter. Okay. Now, I just want to share a couple other bottoms that I saw before and that I felt the exact same way I feel now. The most important bottom was right here. Okay. This one right here was this the 28K bottom? Yeah, this is the 28K bottom in May or July 21. 28K, July of 21, okay? And so I was here, trust me, and I had leverage on Bitcoin, and I almost lost everything. I literally almost lost everything at this point, so trust me, I remember. Okay, and so what had happened before this bottom was we had chop, down. We had one giant nuke. Right here, which was in May. This was Elon up here, right? Elon caused the nuke last year in May, okay? We had a giant nuke from like 60K down to 40K. And then we chopped between 40K and freaking, look at this, for like 2 months. 40K and 28K for like 2 months. This was the most stressful period of my life. This right here was the worst period of my life. And I remember it like it was yesterday. It took forever. It sucked. I mean, every single day felt like you were going to throw up. You were like, oh my God, can it go any lower? Can it go any lower? This is horrible. But then what happened? Okay? On that day, that fateful day on 28K, we got a green candle and we put the bottom in, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 all the way up again to a new all-time high, okay? And so I'm not saying we're going back to a new all-time high. Definitely not saying that. But what I am saying is it always feels like this at the bottom. And honestly, the chart looks the same, okay? See, look. We had a massive sell-off here. This was around March of 22. This is the Luna disaster, Celsius, 3AC, all of these horrible things that happen, right? 3AC, okay? So it was actually kind of like here. But anyway, so we have a massive dump here. Then look at this. We have sideways for months. Doesn't this look similar? It's literally the exact same as this. Dump sideways for months, okay? And then what's going to happen? You're going to feel sick. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, it's going to fall off a cliff. Oh my gosh, we're going to die. Everyone's going to sell. And then what ends up happening? Boom, right back up. And I don't think we're going to all-time highs here, guys, but what I do think is very, very likely is that we are headed back to like the 30K region. I really do. At some point this year, it just has to break. This nonsense with the Fed has to break. I have full conviction in this thesis. That's why I've bought Bitcoin and I'm heavily into Bitcoin right here because I know this is going to play out. I just can't predict. I can't freaking tell you when it's going to happen. I just know it is going to happen. I'm going to explain that the rest of the video. Okay? Look at this. It's going to come back up here to $30,000 sometime, hopefully sometime this year. $35,000, okay? That is going to be, at this point, that is a nice 2x on Bitcoin. Imagine what that would be on Solana. That's like a 2x here on Bitcoin. That would be like a freaking, I don't know, a 3-4x on Solana. I think Solana could easily come back up here to like 90 bucks, which would be a 3x on Solana. That's the easiest two trades I can give you right now, guys. Solana, Bitcoin. I think Solana is going to outperform Ethereum. I think Bitcoin is going to outperform Ethereum because it's after the merge. If you look at the ETH Bitcoin chart, you know, it's just straight down ever since the merge. The merge happened here, and you were better off just switching all your Bitcoin, all your Ethereum to Bitcoin, just like I told you to do on this channel. You're welcome. Okay, I get sidetracked. Let's talk about why I'm just so convinced that eventually this plays out. Eventually we get this move. Oh my God, that chart looks crazy now. Eventually we get this move where it copies what happened back here at this bottom here, and we go up, okay? I'm so convinced, number one, because Elon Musk has said has confirmed what I've been saying for 6 months. I told you guys in my past videos, go watch them, go watch this video, that Elon Musk is saying exactly what I'm saying, that a major Fed hike risks deflation. This is not subtle or secret. Now, all of the data on the planet Earth, and this is the most important part of this video, guys. So I know you've been watching for 11 minutes, but please just smash the like button if this is going to help you, because I'm telling you this is important. This is what people don't understand. Deflation is coming, not inflation. That is the key. We have Charles Edwards showing the most bullish chart in the world that shows inflation has topped. We have the S&P up here. We have inflation finally topping out down here. We have Sven Hendrick talking about, we'll talk about that in a second. We have, where's all the, just look at the price of oil here. Just look at this. I'm going to go to the oil chart. Okay, where's the oil chart? Right here. Look at oil. Look at oil. Oil has topped out. Oil has topped out. And so when you have oil, food, housing, oh my gosh, there's one, where's the housing tweets? Hold on. Damn it. I have so many tweets pulled up here. Housing. Mortgage rates keep soaring. Housing is at an all-time. I had a tweet up here somewhere about housing is getting absolutely destroyed. Housing just put in the lowest, the biggest price decrease since 2011. Since 2011. Okay, so housing, food, oil, everything that Tesla makes, clearly, Elon is saying it's obvious. Everything that's in his supply chain is deflating in price. For Tesla and for SpaceX. You think this guy doesn't know manufacturing? You think this guy doesn't know supply chains? You think that freaking Kathy Woods doesn't know either? Lumber's down, copper's down, oil's down, iron ore is down, corn is down. The data is screaming. This is why you need to share this video with someone, okay? Because I have this locked down. There are so many people on freaking Twitter who are saying the macro is bad, the macro is bad. Guys, we're going to 30 or 35K at some point. We are. Because the data is down. The data is all that matters. The reason we went down from 69K from this point here was inflation. Okay, how many times do I have to post this on this channel? Inflation. Now we are doing the opposite. We are at a regime down here of deflation. Okay? And so when this kicks in, it doesn't matter. The Fed can talk all they want. Jerome Powell can come out here on Wednesday and talk a big game all he wants. It doesn't matter. If the data keeps coming down, eventually the Fed is going to be forced to turn the money printer on. This is mathematics. This is not, politics, I want to get rid of inflation, COVID. It's not any of those stupid words and bullshit that the government says to you. This is facts. Okay, so at some point they're going to pivot. Now, what is he going to do on Wednesday? I don't know. This guy is a prideful human being just like the rest of us, right? And so, like I said at the beginning of the video, I think he's going to come out. His pre-prepared statements are going to be like, yeah, inflation's bad. Blah! And they're going to do 75 BPS, and then they're going to do the Q&A, and he's going to slip in some kind of sort of hawkish, sort of good comment, like sort of dovish comment, and Bitcoin will probably go up next week and hopefully toward the end of the year. If not, we're going to nuke all the way down to 15K. And I still don't care. I still don't care because at the end of the day, this thesis will play out. And the reason for that is the data is coming down, okay? And the Fed will be forced forced to change direction. They are putting the brakes on too hard. The whole world knows it. We are already in a recession. We have 3 consecutive quarters. Recession. We have 3 consecutive quarters in a recession. If you just Google recession. Okay. Let's summarize the thesis for all of you people out there, because it's hard to put all of this into one video, but let's just summarize. Okay. First and foremost, we have, number 1, the Fed is putting on the brakes. Fed equals brakes. Okay, right now. What this is causing, brakes. They're putting on the brakes. What this is causing is A, deflation, and 2, B, recession. Okay? When you have these 2 factors added to the fact, recession, added to the fact that we have an election at the end of this year, it is my opinion that the Fed has no more time. They are out of time. They cannot keep slamming the brakes on this hard, or else we are going to go not into a recession, but a depression, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Jerome Powell doesn't want that. Nobody wants that. He said in the past he wants a soft landing. Soft landing is the words he uses, and that they're going to be data dependent. Data dependent. Okay, data dependent. Can you read that? Well, let's see what happens, because this Wednesday, the rubber meets the road. Is he going to actually aim for a soft landing? Because if he is, he needs to calm the fuck down on Wednesday and not say horribly hawkish things. They should do 50 BPS. They should do, Elon Musk said they should lower it by 25 BPS, but they're going to do 75 BPS. So the Fed is about to make a policy error here. Sven Henrik is really good at this stuff. He said if the Fed is not careful, something is going to break. And he's talking about the yields and stuff, which is a little too advanced for this channel. But basically what he's saying is that this spells a major recession, not a soft landing if sustained. The Fed is playing with fire. Okay, if the Fed does not reverse course soon, whether it's this Wednesday, whether it's in a couple weeks in an emergency press conference, whatever, it is my opinion that their back is against the wall. They have Muhammad Ali up against them, ready to punch them in the face, and they are acting like, bring it on, bro, bring it on, hit me. That's not how this ends, bro. That's not how this ends. So how this ends is they are going to capitulate. They are little wusses. They're going to capitulate. And when the Fed capitulates, this chart is going to look different. I know right now it seems like, this is most likely death. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna find support. And we're gonna come back in here to the $30,000 range at some point. This 30K range is a fucking magnet. It's a magnet. Okay, I'm so convinced of this. I have put all my bet on. I bet so much on this because look at how much time we spent above these lines. 30K. Look at this. 30K. What is this? 18, 19, 20 months? 19 months. 19 months up here. You're telling me that with the combination of all the data finally being deflationary, oil straight down, okay? The data is deflationary. You're telling me that at some point the Fed is not going to scream uncle, and we're going to go back up to this range that we spent 19 months in. Once we crashed here, this Luna crash, we never got back above 30K. We spent 19 months up here, guys. We're going to go back up there and test it out. So for those of you people who are on Twitter and getting scared and like, I don't want to buy Bitcoin right now because my influencer friend said the macro is bad. These people are losers. Okay, I just told you the whole macro situation. All that macro means is all the shit that I just explained to you there. I hope I did a good job of explaining it, but clearly it's convoluted. Clearly there's a lot of factors, okay? And so if you have some idiot on the internet who hasn't spent every single day of his life for the past 2+ years, actually close to 3 years now, thinking about this stuff like I have, don't listen to them. If they're telling you about charts and squiggly lines and bullshit like this, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this dude right here and when he changes course. Right now he is slamming on the brakes like this, and if he stops slamming on the brakes, we're going back to 30K. So I think right now is the perfect time to buy. Do I wish I wouldn't have bought here instead of here? Absolutely. 100%. However, is it going to matter? No, it's not. I'm going to be right about this. I'm going to cash everything out around 35K. and then I'm going to see what happens. So that's my plan. Hey, come join the Discord. We can hang out every single day. I don't know what else. Share this video for the love of God. This is one of the best crypto channels on the planet. I watch crypto videos all the time, and they're all like, we have the news, and then we have the charts, and we have the squiggly lines. At least I tell you shit that actually matters. So come follow me on Twitter. Let's build up a cool community here because, I don't know. I just feel like I have something unique here, and I'm not getting the love that I deserve because of this fucking YouTube algorithm. All right, I love you guys. Smash the like button. Help me out. Help me grow this channel because I'm going to keep bringing you fire if you do so. All right, love you. Bye.